For her. Congratulations on the victory. I guess physically, how you feeling after that? We see a couple nicks in there, but it doesn't seem like you broke that much of a sweat from the outside looking in. So I guess physically, emotionally, how are we feeling right now?
Happy to get the win. Happy to go in there and get a good win over a very tough game and well-prepared opponent, but I could do better. I feel like it wasn't my best performance, and it's just more motivation to come back better the next time.
What was it that I guess you were? I don't want to use the phrase unhappy, but maybe didn't reach I don't know did it play out how you expected? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Definitely not. I came in. Obviously, I want to go for those finishes as much as I can, and I know it's unrealistic to expect to finish every time, but I just feel like I could do better. I could be better in the striking department, better in the grappling department. So, I can't wait for the next one.
Was it something that he presented, or did you just feel flat in there? Or I guess what was it? Because like you said, I think you said he was well prepared. So you think that he kind of scouted you out, and you kind of had to adjust on the fly, maybe?
I think it was a combination of things. He made very good adjustments, and I wasn't able to make the adjustments that I wanted to. If it boils down to it, that's how I would kind of word it.
I guess what's it like being in there when you're winning the fight, but maybe you can hear the crowd get restless. You don't want to take risks necessarily. So I guess what's it like to kind of experience that high of winning, but also kind of maybe the crowd isn't as pleased with you?
You take it in, but you don't let it get to you. You don't let it kind of deter you from your game plan. So, just aware of it, but not affecting me.
When would you like to get back in there?
I'd like to get on the Philly card in August.
Is there any names you want, or at this point you just want whoever you just went on that Philly card?
Whoever.
Or I guess they haven't been back to Philly in a while, obviously. So I guess what can we, maybe fight fans around the world, expect from Philly to finally get a pay-per-view and assume a big matchup in that main event?
I think that would be awesome. I think a lot of Philly fighters would love to be on that card. Philly versus the world. Let's do it.
Pat, over here.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man? Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, did you train with Sean Brady at all this camp? I haven't been to Marquez at all. Have you guys been working together?
Obviously, he trains with a lot of bigger guys. He's a couple weight classes up, but we train alongside each other like all the time.
And I don't know if you saw, but the conversation about the betting lines there today. I know you're in Marquez all the time. Any idea what that could be about, or is that just media buzz?
I just heard about it secondhand. I have no idea. I kind of just tune out the world, man, when it's fight day, especially, and just focus on myself, what I need to get done, and what my teammates need to get done.
Well, unbiasedly, how do you see that fight going? Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley.
Oh, Brady all day, by whatever he wants.
And top of your division, it seems like it's going to be Movsar Evloev next for the title. How do you see that fight going if that is what made Volkanovski versus Evloev?
I think it's going to be a really good fight, man. I can see that going a couple different ways. Definitely one I'd like to watch.
I know you're not much for call-outs. I asked you this question before, too. I'm going to ask it again. 4 in a row. When do you start knocking on the door, and when do we start talking about you in the rankings and title contention?
I want a ranking. I want a number next to my name, man. Anytime I'm ready. I'll be ready.
Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Pat, over here. And look, this is not me saying anything, but have you seen anything that people have been saying on social media about the fight? And I think that fans in general kind of not particularly happy. I know that, of course, all you can do is go ahead and win, but have you seen any of what the fans have been saying?
No, I haven't.
Well, there are some people saying, even though you're on this mad win streak at the moment, there's some people saying that they want you cut from the promotion for that. What's your response to people saying that?
Not much.
You don't really care. You don't pay attention to what the fans say.
Not those comments. No, they kind of just bounce off me like ping pong ball.
If Philadelphia doesn't, come up as something you could fight at, is there another? Is that the kind of general time from August, mid-August, kind of September?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. August, definitely. Philadelphia. That's definitely the goal.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Pat, right over here, in the middle. So he kind of raised his hands after the fight as if he had won. Were you confident going into the judges' scorecards, or did you think there might be a chance that they could score it for him?
No, I thought I did enough to win, for sure.
So you kind of did the Alex Pereira there for a second, where you got kicked low and then you kind of waved the ref off and were like, no. Did that bother you at all, or did you just kind of want to keep applying pressure?
Just wanted to keep the action going. No need to pause when you don't need to, right?
So he was pretty tough to take down and pretty hard to even control on the ground. You really didn't have him down on the ground for much at all, but you racked up a lot of control time. Did it surprise you that he was able to defend takedowns the way he was and get back to his feet the way he was?
Yeah, man. I can't say. I think he really, came prepared. His anti-grappling was very on point. He did a great job.